Hi guys, Bernhard from Tango Racing Vienna. I'm about to do another VRS race at Nordschleife. Actually, I'm not too sure if this was a good idea because I think it's one of the most busy races there. Before there were like more than 160 people registered, I think. So also first split is going to be crowded and messy. I I expect people to a lot of fast guys with similar lap times fighting a lot. The second evening, I'm using the new Ferrari wheel. I just reconfigured pit limiter. I haven't changed the labels yet, but I hopefully remember to use the right button. I did 3 races yesterday, and the most well, I enjoyed the last one, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like a few guys from Germany, but mostly Australian, US. And it's kind of much more relaxed than this time slot. And well, if I win what I did yesterday, I get decent points as well. And here I really will have to fight for the points a lot. So it looks like I start, yeah, a lot of very fast guys again. I did this time slot yesterday as well, and I was driving perfectly fine without any mistakes. I think I was P4 in the end or so, but I didn't get a lot of points yesterday. But it was a good exercise, so basically I do this as a training for the Winter VLN and VVLN series. So well, as a training it's going to be good. I'm just a bit worried about my shoulder. I played 3 hours of squash today, which is kind of working surprisingly, but this movement here is not. So uphill here, and then it hurts very well, very much. And it did quite a lot yesterday after the races. So I'm a bit worried that this will be over my head. Very strong competition and my shoulder hurting. But well, we'll see and find out. Just have to remember my pit limiter is somewhere else than my labels suggest. Oh! Who is here? William. Hi, William. Are you?
Can you hear me okay? Or?
Yes, I hear you very well. Is it your own headset now?
No, it's an old microphone.
Ah, well, it sounds very good.
Okay.
Actually very loud. I will have to turn you down a bit, I think.
Well, the problem is I can only use it with push to talk.
Why?
Well, because it's way too sensitive.
Even if you use this, you can change the sensitivity. It doesn't work.
No, not really. Picks up everything.
Okay. Yeah.
But I have ordered a new headset, so.
Oh, really? Well, push to talk. I mean, I think for the first year I only used push to talk because I didn't feel like talking all the time, and I was also bothered I might bother other people when I chat too much. So I was just using push to talk, and so that way you know that you only broadcast and other people hear you when you actually push the button and you know what you're doing. By now I got used to not do it, but
Yeah, it works, but it's not that handy during a race, I guess.
You're not subscribed for the race, are you?
Nope.
Well, you could consider to do some VRS races now because they do the Nordschleife VLN layout.
Yeah, so you already did 3 races.
Yes. Instead of doing regular trainings or practices, I thought I can do the VRS races instead and collect a few points on the way. I liked the 2 last races yesterday. The first one was quite crazy, and I'm not sure if this was a good idea to do this now because I think 160, 70 people registered. So also in the first split, you have a bunch of fast guys, and they're fighting like crazy. And it's so easy that things can happen. Also, yesterday, some guys had accidents, and it's so easy that somebody takes you out, even if you drive safe. Anyway, race is about to start, so I won't be chatting too much, especially because this one, I guess, is going to be a busy one.
Okay. Well, I will watch it first, maybe do a little bit of practice and see
Okay.
how I do.
Well, you will do good. We know that. You're fast. Yeah, you can do a qualify because you should put the qualifying time in, and this is a separate session. Always, I think, half past. Check it out. You do one
Okay.
qualify lap, and this would be good to do in order to start where you belong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
40
start the race
minutes,
without
P8.
qualifying.
Yeah, but it's not like part of the race session, so it's different than the regular
No,
races.
I
Therefore,
know.
yeah, you know.
Follow
Okay.
car number 6 in the right column.
So left side, sadly, don't like that. But well.
I see there are some very fast guys.
Yeah, yesterday I was driving really basically without mistake. Very good the whole race. I finished I think P4 or 5 and got like 20 points or something. It was like, wow. The last race I did 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to fight. Well, there was one fast guy from Australia. I had a nice race with him, but basically there's no competition. And if you win it, I still get 30 or more. So I think I got even 45 or something.
Yo,
So
I'm in
way more
McLaren.
relaxed.
If I'm a bit slow, I'll let
And
you
it's
pass. Don't worry.
especially much more safe because this bunch of people
Random
now they
excuse.
will fight for every position and take a lot of risks. Also
Got it from
yesterday
you.
there were accidents, and if you have bad luck, they just take you out.
Yeah, I'm in the McLaren, that's right.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Get ready, keep your nose clean.
Hey!
Green, let's go, let's go. Car right side's clear.
Somebody turned me already.
Left side,
Bravo.
he's still there, clear left.
First turn, I don't know. These people are
Car left,
have a slowdown, have to
clear
save.
left.
Okay, slowdown is on. I've lost 3 positions due to this.
On your
That's
right,
so crazy.
clear right.
Where does he want to go? This is ridiculous. They see like something they consider like a possibility during start chaos, and they dive bomb anything they see. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks like this was too late for the race. Or he didn't expect it.
I think car is okay. Just have to work my way back now. This is what I mean. The way they drive here, shit is going to happen. And this shit is easily taking you out. And then you have like 150 minus. gyro via some, I guess, Latin, Spain, Brazil, Portugal. I didn't look up, but he drives like one.
Oh, he's pretty fast.
Yeah, 6,000 guy. Probably he has a shitty qualifying time or no qualify and thinks he's faster than everyone else.
Probably.
Maybe he is, I don't know. But dive bombing into the first turn is not a way to prove it.
Car right. Right side's clear.
So what's it?
Our regular race setup.
Okay.
Well, our
Yarrow, wait, I'll let you pass after everything.
Yeah. Well, I just want to get
You can make some qualies for it, and you don't have to lead with the traffic with lights.
Go, 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 go.
You have been deluded or what?
Go, 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 Mike, go.
Flavio, please.
Go, 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 go. Lied uns in den Scheißkiste, sag ich dir.
Hast du eine Wette verloren oder was?
Ja, kann man so sagen.
Mercedes links.
The first turn he almost killed me and now he's seconds behind, he can't keep up.
I was about to say something.
This is typical. But during start in first turn going as crazy bullshit as possible. Maybe he found his speed now, maybe I had a problem with the Merc standing. Are you a spectator in the race or watching a stream?
Watching your stream guy.
Okay.
But two guys in the pit already.
I'm almost back at my starting position by now. One down. I get 39 rating if I finish like this. Yeah, Jairo. I think Jairo is not like lightning fast. I can say that. Quite sure to say. Actually, they have good top speed here in front, these Ferraris as well. Don't catch them easily.
Alright, Big G, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. E9.
The guy in front of you used to do IMSA a lot. Used to race.
James?
Yes.
Yeah, so far I will stay behind him unless he is holding me up too much.
Well, I'm pushing the race.
Okay. See you later.
Go.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah!
Okay, Big G, our fuel window will open after 17 minutes. Closes after 32 minutes.
Linus, you're not gonna pass me, buddy. You're not gonna pass me.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I need to park if you crash.
What?
I don't need to park you if you crash.
Okay, mate, watch for a mistake.
Come.
Careful there, Chris.
Linus, please get a new mic. What are you saying?
It's like his mic is in his head or something.
Linus, mic check?
Mic check.
Get the mic out of your ass, I can't hear you. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right side. Clear right. Well done, Big G. Great move. Keep it up. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. 8th place. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Linus, off track, off track.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
Ah, fuck. My shoulder's really hurting bad. Oh. It's no good.
Racing.
Oh, little mistake. Yeah, but must be some underlying problem why it started in the first place, but
Yeah, I don't know. How many laps did you race?
let me think and letting up. You have 55 liters of fuel and you have to tank for 2 more laps.
Okay.
Mr. Gyro is coming down for good. I see 2 more possible positions in front of me towards the end of the race. Yeah.
I see 3.
Yeah. Let's see.
The gap in front is now 1.4 seconds.
Yeah, start fighting. It's a good idea. BMW is just fast because he's getting pulled by the Ferrari. If he would make a pass, he would have no chance to stay ahead.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Shitty line. So, fuel 25, I take 27.
The gap ahead is now 1.4.
Windshield, no tires, done. Pit stop limiter, first button on the top.
Wow.
Two litres left. There's a car leading the pit lane. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
I'm basically fighting 50% my shoulder pain and 50% the race. Oh,
The pit exit looks clear. Front is now 1.4. Okay, Big G, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I have the impression the BMW starts running wide. I think he's pushing a lot. Let's see how this leads, where this leads to.
The gap in front is now 1.0.
Ah, bollocks.
Oh,
To go, 2 minutes.
Inherited one position, I guess. Oh, this was goes on this on the grass. My my. Yeah, 57. So last lap. I think I won't look this in the drive to Florium now again. So this will help his BMW a lot. Maybe they start fighting if they get close enough. Yeah, fuel. That's enough.
P7, one more lap to go. We're running on fumes, mate.
Oh, this guy behind is fast. See if he's catching me. Oh, they start fighting. That's good. I'm curious if the BMW gets away. My guess would be that the Ferrari stays behind him till Oettinger, and then he's just blasting by the last straight. Nothing he can do. We'll see. If I'm lucky enough and I can get behind them, maybe me too.
Oh. Fast lap. Someone crashed last time. Right.
Fuck, this guy's catching me. How can this guy be so fast?
Well, this is his second car. I think his other account is 8,000.
Haha. Okay, this explains it. It's going to be tight.
He was driving the racing. Not anymore, I think.
Please.
Ist das dein voller Ernst jetzt, Marco? Marco, you're serious? If you don't give the place back, you definitely get reported.
Hopefully the draft from the Ferrari is helping me. Ooh, he crashed. Oh, this is bad. Now Fabrice is going to catch us. Why is the Ferrari going so slow?
Fuel man.
Ah, fuck. We're all getting together at Oettinger. It's going to be a mess. We went so nice ahead of Fabrice. Would have been perfect fine if the BMW don't make this mistake. It's going to be mayhem, end of that thing, I can tell you already. 3 wide. Too careful. Fuck. Ah ja, I see.
On your right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Oh, he's low. Forward damage.
On your left. Clear left. Two litres remaining.
Well, better than I
Yellow
thought.
flag.
Oh, that's such a cool
V6.
view
Well
there.
done, mate. Good finish.
V6
Nice.
for an average of 4,100. That's a good result for me. Oh. So I guess Fabrice had some damage on his car, so he couldn't pass on the straight. He was freaking fast in the corners, but he should have been able to make a pass on the straight easily. So I guess he had some damage.
Yeah, he started from the back.
Started from the back. My car looks good. But as I said, the Ferrari is going to make the pass on the BMW. He's going to lose everything there. I think it was the wrong strategy from the BMW driver to make the pass on the Ferrari. On his in his situation, I would have stuck behind the BMW, and maybe he could have made a pass out of draft in the Dingerhöhe. Not sure, but maybe. The other way around like that, there is no way he can hold up. The guy behind in the draft will always make a pass, and especially if it's a Ferrari over a BMW. So at the beginning, I wanted to see the start, what happened there. I'm a bit curious with our friend, what was his name? Barrio. Where is he from actually? Jairo, Iberia, Spain. Yeah, I knew it. He drove like, I think Alberto, our teammate, is the only Spanish guy racing clean. Well, I'm happy to get to know other clean Spanish racers. I probably didn't like my move that I went to the right side. Okay. That's a bit, now seeing the playback, actually I have to say that the relatives time was incorrect, because on my relatives he was behind me, and also the beeping sound and the spotter didn't tell that he's next to me. But seeing the playback, you can see he's kind of next to me. Yeah, like his nose is next to me. If I knew that he's there, I would not have pulled over to the right that much. But since the spotter didn't say anything, the beeping didn't say anything, and on my relatives he was behind me, I thought he's more behind it than that. So I consider that a racing incident. And he's getting loose here actually during braking. Maybe there was a netcode touch which made him lose. Look at this. So maybe he got first a little touch in the braking zone which set him loose, and then he touched me. And you could say, well, this is enough room for him, so he has his line still. On purpose, I didn't move completely over because I was not 100% sure if he's really behind me. So I left like one lane small, but I left the lane open. But could be that there was a netcode contact, set his car loose, and then he lost it a bit and touched me in the rear. But anyway, I would consider this as too aggressive. I would never do this in his part. Like, where is he thinking to go? Because there's this hairpin coming up. So to be here like with what 40 centimeters next to me, he cannot claim the corner coming up, and he cannot expect me to leave the door that wide open just because he's sticking his front plate into my rear. So to me, this is too aggressive driving. This is what happens then, and there's no reason to do that. That's my take on this. I mean, he probably got offended by me moving to the right side because he considered it's his line. But well, he was not even half the way next to me, so I didn't really move during braking. Like, I didn't change line during braking, so yeah, this is just too aggressive driving. No room. I guess he couldn't brake any stronger, and this is when he went into me. So far, everything is good. He's braking, I'm braking. We have our lines. His line is very narrow, but well, this is where he put. And then he's moving into me. It's just too aggressive. Why? But I have to say, I kind of took the right line myself as well. I could have stayed to the left. But this was because on my relatives, he was behind me, so I thought I can move over to the right line safely. There's nobody. Otherwise, I would not have done that. Anyway.
I hear a lot of excuses.
What?
No,
For
I'm
whom?
joking.
Well, I always try to review stuff as objective as possible to understand also how much of my own fault and how much I could have done to avoid that in order to learn out of it. The initial thing was that I prefer the right line, and I saw on my relatives that he's behind me. It showed that he's behind, and so I chose to go to the right line. But just in case, because I didn't see him in my mirrors, I left a small line open, and this is where he's exactly put his nose in. And so far, you could say this was a bit aggressive of me, like this situation where I go very much to the right. But on the other hand, for me, this is no excuse to brake that late that he's then going into me at the end of or in front of hairpin. This is like, no, why? And also from his
No, it looks
perspective,
like his fault.
what was his expectations? What do you want to do here? And this is like the first thing you can I can understand that he doesn't want to give up his lane. Okay.
Yeah,
But-
but you can hardly make the corner that way.
Yeah, but yeah, this is what I mean. What is his take that he's braking that late? I mean, if this is a really good reason that you may pass 3 cars, then maybe okay, you take the risk. But from this point
Well,
of
you will
view,
pass one maybe. That's you, and lose three
yeah,
more.
but maybe, if you take a look from above, he's like kind of only not even next to my rear wheel. So he has no take for the corner. It cannot be his corner. He cannot expect me to leave the door that much open just because he's like a few centimeters next to me. So I don't know exactly what he wants. Maybe he thought he can dive bomb next to me and enter the corner kind of besides of me. Maybe this was the idea. And then I have to leave the door open. But he was way not far enough ahead for that.
Maybe he just made a mistake.
Yeah, but this is what I mean, that the guys in this race, this is the start of, it's a 40 minutes race. It's 7 laps long. I don't even how many laps we did.
Everyone is in
6
a hurry.
laps. Well, okay, I'm normally too conservative in race. This is maybe even the other opposite I take too. I'm normally too careful and lose 1, 2, 3 positions just because I don't want to risk too much. But this is the other way. I mean, I'm very happy that in the end I just got like a half spin. I could catch it. Had a slow down, but no big harm done. So
Yeah, you were pretty low.
but also then I think, well, let's see, we will see. He was driving super aggressively. This is again, there is no space, and he's just trying to go where there is no space. This is the same problem
Is it
like,
me or does the track feel very slow?
yeah, it's hot.
That's why I hit 6:51.
My 51 is a bit slow, but okay, full tank.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, we got killed second. But the guy who was racing is in here as well, Lars Fischer. He's in here as well. He slows. Same way he wasn't there.
Well, but much life can be different.
Well, it's a German league, so I guess most of them will.
That's true. I mean, you will never ever find a race like this on the US time slots. That's for sure.
No, they only like to turn left. You see the Daytona 500 crash?
No. I wonder if the drivers are a bit asymmetric because of that. Big right arms and tilted head. Thanks, I will watch in a second. It's just. I'm sorry?
Imola, by the way.
Sorry?
I did some test laps on Imola,
Ah, okay.
but the VRS setup feels very, very loose.
Ooh, okay.
But there's a new one coming up next week, so maybe that's better.
Actually, we can try VRS setup, but they should have one now from this year's from VRS. Yeah, from VRS. From the VRS.
Yeah, I already tried it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, so ours is better.
Yeah, way more stable.
Oh, okay.
I was losing it everywhere.
Oh, no good for the race.
But they did 42 with it, so.
Oh, okay. Survived another lap race. What did I write? 35 plus. Okay, next race, and I might hit the 5.4. Let's take a look at your video. What is the video?
Should be
Oh.
Daytona crash.
Oh, okay.
Danny's got to be careful getting too far out there
The
and letting
leader
a big
got
run
basically
come. And now as long as
pushed
they're
off the track.
side by side, he's good. But here comes Newman.
This is from
Big
when?
run.
Ah, no.
Denny put the
Last
block
weekend.
on him. Great job not causing a
Ah,
wreck on that
the
block.
drive.
White flag under
Crazy.
green. Next flag will end the race, and Newman is there.
Newman's got locked onto his rear bumper just like he did. Oh, wrecking behind Chase Elliott.
Flag will end the race.
When was this in the race? Where does it say the laps? Do I see? I think they say something.
Well, this was 2 to go in the
2
beginning.
laps to go.
Last 2 laps.
Last 2 laps.
The guy who crashed
Out
went
of
6th over the finish still.
out of 500.
Will end
I
the
think
race,
so.
and Newman is there.
Newman's got locked onto his rear bumper just like he did. Oh, wrecking behind
But
Chase
basically
Elliott.
the
Spinning
half,
around,
half
still
of the
green.
field was dead already, so.
Still green.
I'm sorry?
Well, half of the field got killed already.
And here they come.
And here comes
There were
Blaney.
not many guys left.
Ryan Blaney up behind Ryan Newman, trying to get him to Hamlin.
Newman backed up to Blaney. Big run coming here.
To the inside, Newman to the front.
Nothing
it was
Denny Hamlin
20
can
laps
do.
to go
What
and,
can Ryan Blaney now
There was
do?
a big crash with
Here
like
comes a push from Denny
maybe
Hamlin.
25 cars.
Oh, this thing's not over yet. Not at all.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside.
Oh.
To the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Shouldn't he
Crash
turn him?
into the wall,
Oh,
into the
this
air.
is a big one.
Goes
Oh my
Newman.
gosh.
Upside down.
In a into the wall, into the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the inside. Here comes Hamlin inside. Here comes Hamlin up the inside. Here comes Hamlin.
I mean, this is, I don't know, this is not, it's not for me. Imagine you do this race, in the end, everybody is still like, well, everybody who still survived is still in this pack. Basically, anything can happen. And then you drive along in the very beginning, in the very top. And then the guy is just like getting into him a bit too strong, unsettling his car, and off you go.
Up the outside. Wow.
Nothing you can do.
No, it's
Here
basically
comes
a
Hamlin
lottery.
up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air. Goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman comes across the line, 4th. And comes to rest.
Wow.
Scoring unofficial between Hamlin and Blaney as far as who crossed the finish line first.
This is a quite
Newman got
destroyed car.
turned, went up in the air. As he came down,
Yes,
was
and
hit
a
by
destroyed
another
driver,
car
I
and
think.
launched skyward. Coming
Did he die?
No, he didn't die, but
down on his
he
roof.
was hurt pretty good, I think. They didn't say
The
what he
AMR
had.
safety team is there quickly.
It looked bad because he got turned over and then the next car ran into him basically like with the front into the windshield or something on the into the
Ryan
roof.
Newman.
This is
Yeah,
not
to
the
driver's side even.
this is not the strongest part. Probably the stupidest part you can be hit, right? I mean,
A fist pump from Denny Hamlin,
in
who has
the
won the Daytona 500
driver's side
for the
window
second
roof
year
part.
in a row.
Yes, the
The
weakest,
third time
weakest
overall.
point, I think.
Goes Newman for the final time. Blaney to the outside.
Closest to the
But I
head.
mean, this is so ridiculous. You have these two guys. One is in front, and the second P2, and they give him a bit of a little big too big push, and one almost dies, and the other one wins the race. Or it could be the other way around. It's exactly the same.
Inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Yeah, that
Crash
happens a lot.
into the wall, into the air. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Ryan
I mean,
Newman
what they do here in the very end. I mean, it started with P3 giving P2 a push, which is like unsettling his car, and he's like catching it and changing by catching it from the outside line into the inside line, and then push into P1. Intentionally or not, I guess this was kind of intentional because he had the speed and probably just was supposed to be a push like they do all the time. But P1, 2, 3. And these last 2 laps, they are so close to each other, basically with all these races, right? Because they do this draft work. So towards the end of the race, the top guys, they're always like this, like driving bumper to bumper, pushing each other. And I don't know, for me, it's like almost a lot, like you say, lottery. If the push is like working out, or if it's unsettling the car, you will turn into the wall.
turn 4
Yeah,
for the
it
final
depends a
time.
bit on
Blaney
the
to
track too, I guess, but on the big ovals like this, this one is, it's
the
basically a lottery.
outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside. Crash into the wall, into the air. Goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman comes across the line, 4th.
Well, I like to watch the crashes.
Down.
In a
That's some
shower.
highlights
Here comes Hamlin up the
sometimes. That's a
outside. Crash inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
I watch too much motorsports already.
Crash into the wall, into the air.
And the third time.
I could fill a whole week watching motorsports, I think.
Yeah. This didn't look good. So, but by now they should know something, yeah?
Yeah, all they said today was that his situation was critic.
Oh.
That's all they said. But it wasn't life-threatening.
Released from hospital, walks out. That it?
Really?
Yeah, with 2 daughters. Breaking news. I don't know if this is correct, but
Yeah, I think so. I read the same.
Newman was just officially released from hospital. Okay, now. Oh, it's nice to hear that. Because this kind of crash, I mean, the picture alone. Anything can. This car looks really destroyed. This picture is crazy. It doesn't look like there's a good chance that the driver is okay, and I mean by okay I mean still alive, not to speak about he's walking out of the hospital like the next day. Did you see this picture here? The TM.
Yeah, with
What
the
did
two
you say?
daughters, I saw it.
Yeah, and underneath there's a picture of the crash with him with his car flying.
No, I don't see that.
I'll give you the link here because the picture is really amazing. If you go to this side, first is the video from him exiting the hospital, and then him with the daughters, and then the third one is the crash scene.
Holy shit.
If you take a look at this car, like the left side where the driver is supposed to be, it looks completely like wrecked up. The whole car is bent. The roof is gone basically into like, and look how the car underneath is damaged. I mean, this amount of damage in the front of a car going into the basically driver's side roof side is freaking.
Yeah, but he went with the back into the wall first, so. And then he came back on
Yeah,
track
but
and went
then
front of another car.
the 4th out of 9 pictures you see this in close up. I mean,
Yeah, so.
it doesn't look like there could be the driver like kind of unhurt there. I would, if I see a picture like this, I would say he died on that.
Well, they're not saying he isn't hurt.
Well, but if he left the hospital,
Well, you can't leave the hospital hurt too.
if this, yeah, that's true. And if it's true, you never know. It's maybe a picture from 2 years ago. They posted now.
Well, I
No,
see it on a
like,
lot of sites, so.
yeah, one is posting it, and then the others are reposting. Fake news, fake news.
Well, I guess someone
Okay.
will check it.
So I guess I will do night race. I have 1 o'clock race as well.
You're gonna do another race?
Yeah, probably 2 unless I sleep. I fall asleep.
Is it your shoulder hurting enough?
Nah, it is hurting enough. Yeah, I'm stupid. User for user for the 51. Who is user 51? Identify yourself. There were a couple of cars behind me. Who is first one? Who was behind me? Luke? Linus, Fabrice. He's talking about Fabrice, so it's not Fabrice. The fast point indeed. Good race. Yes. So, well, you basically agree with my review here. Yeah, that's the thing. What I don't understand. There was not really something to win for him. I would understand if this is the last lap into the last corner before start finish. You try to dive bomb somebody, but during start, anyway. So I don't know who is user 51. If you're still watching, let me know. Who was driving behind
I
me
just
other
signed up
than?
for qualifying. Let's see if I can do a 1 lap.
Hmm.
see the new results are on the site of Sim Racing Deutschland.
Yes.
Did you see them already?
I think so.
You are in 18th position, so that's not too bad. And I'm in 11th.
This is not bad at all. But the best is our team thing. We are P6. Yeah, we are talking
I
TGDM,
see
right?
that now.
Yeah, that's the really great thing. And I think we are fast. We are better than both Heusingfeld teams. Is this correct? Can you recheck?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. There you go.
Rosenfeld P8. That's Andrei Rajkovic and Jan
Yeah.
Sendkovsky. But I guess that Jan Sendkovsky guy missed one race.
Despite with me slowing you down that much, our team position is very good. P6 out of 49 teams, I think.
Yes.
For me, basically never ever doing races other than Nordschleife, that's quite a successful position to be in. Thanks to you, mostly, but at least what I can contribute is that normally I finish well, and that's more than a good deal of the fast guys because they crash and they don't finish, and then they don't score, and in the end they are not really that good in the overall standings until
Well, I guess,
despite some of them.
you
No,
had your worst race already, and it was Monza, I think.
well, hopefully that it's going to be the worst race, and even there I finished.
True.
Yeah, and put some
There's
points.
some guys with a 0 already, so.
Yeah. Well, and we have, if this is going to be the worst race, there's still at least one race which is not counting, I think. So Monza, if I finish all the others in better positions, Monza wouldn't count. We might be even better in the finals.
Do you know how much fuel I need for qualifying?
I went with 16 liters. You start at
I will do that too.
No, don't do less. Take 16 and go slow at Oettingerhöhe before the lap.
Okay.
For me, it's I almost ran out of fuel, and I go slow on Oettingerhöhe, so.
Well, I will take 2 liters extra to be sure.
Then you should be fine. Yeah.
If you crash, you can reset, right?
I think, but you don't have a lot of time. I only could do one lap. And there's not much time left.
I will see.
Well, if you crash in the first corner, yes, obviously you can start a second one and be in time. If you crash later on, I don't know exactly. Maybe it still counts as long as you pass the start finish line before session is over. But
we will see. Let's hope I won't crash.
Better put in a clean lap. I don't think it's that important to be super fast. Just this is the first quali. I did just a clean, decent lap, and you will start somewhere within the first 5 to 10, depending on the over level.
And then you get killed in the first corner.
Well, this can happen everywhere.
I know.
And you can do later on a second qualifier and push harder. But it's better than push hard now. Don't get a time because then you start from the back and there it's almost a guarantee you're going to run into problems.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, again, I have a go.
Okay. I move you into qualifying so you
Okay.
just come back after the quali.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's a new fastest lap for Nascimento, 8:07.5.
survived.
What did you do?
750.1, but I fucked up big time.
Well, that's okay. With this time for regular races, you will be definitely split 1, top 5, maybe 10, worst case.
Yeah, I think I lost more than one second this lap.
Yeah, you definitely can do a 49. Everything else will be tricky. I couldn't. What is my quality time? I don't know. I think 49 something. Or did I? No. Yeah, I think I didn't manage a 48. Alberto did 48.4 or something and said he could have done probably a 47 even.
Yeah, you did 49.9.
Ah, yeah, so just.
9.85.
Which week it was anyway. They were going combined. Yeah. Go. Results. Alberto Diaz did 48.4. He's 25th overall qualify.
Yeah, so
And
he's very, very fast.
oh, Andre did 49.4. I did 49.9. I was yesterday, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was racing. The only one who was kind of pushing me was Philip Morton from Australia or New Zealand, and his quality time is 7:50.7. And he was starting, I don't know, just in front or behind me. Not sure.
Well, I see a few guys who are in the DGTM league as well. I see Patrick Ham, Nick
Yeah,
Schulte Wisterman,
yeah, several.
René Penquit. They're all pretty fast.
Are you driving the next race with me?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, come on. How much iRating do you currently have? 5.7?
Too much.
5.7, no?
5576.
5.5. So basically the same. If you
But
just
it was 5.7. Yeah, something.
yeah, you just have to you are the same. You have the same pace I have, plus minus. And if you
But
just
I will not survive.
come on, you can do like the 6 laps.
Yeah, but not tonight, I think.
Oh, come on. You can get behind me and let you pull. If you're too fast, you get in front and I get pulled. The easiest 30 iRating points you can do.
I was about to say I need some practice first, but it's starting in 15 minutes
Are you
already.
serious? You're driving with us, Nordschleife, like in the last half year regularly, basically all the time. Hop into the practice session. I'm already here. You can drive like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sign up for the race.
Ah, pussy.
I'm not Mr. Nordschleife like you.
And I want to add, I have nothing but deepest and most honest respect for pussies. Just be clear about that. It's nothing, and I like cats too. So. It's not a bad word, not at all. If maybe it's even a compliment. So you're not you have excuses for every invitation on any Nordschleifen race we had. We had VVLN, no, you cannot. We have Winter VLN, no, I'm not at home. Now we have like just a regular 6 laps, no brainer VRS race. No, I need training. Come on. You're a perfectionist. If you can't, if you don't think you can compete for podium, you're not racing.
Well, I for sure need some good practice before I start.
We can have a nice race anyway. Just find a guy who is about your pace and race him. Probably it's going to be me. Anyway.
Yeah,
if I would if I would have enough people watching, I would start a poll on the live stream and say like, who wants William to race now? And if you would have like 500,000 people saying yes, then you would have to do it.
How many?
So if we would have 500,000 people, they say you have to do it, you would do it. You have to. But since only 5 are watching, I think the argument is not that strong.
No, it's not going to be strong enough, I'm afraid.
So, 1 left already. You know, this one, he said, if William is not racing, I leave the stream. So, your fault. I'm tired. My arm is hurting. And I bite the teeth together and race it. You see? And I have to get up early tomorrow because the plumbers are coming. I'm already a bit about that. And then in the afternoon, I have a dentist appointment. So, yeah, great day.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, incredibly.
I need to disable the crowd first, but because I see them flying in the air.
Yeah, I had just performance issues as well in the last race. Quite a lot, actually. But I have put down already so much.
Well, I was running on Imola, and that's the worst track there is. Well, one of the worst.
No, the worst is here VLN, Nordschleife.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought your frames on Imola were very bad last time.
That's true. Coming on start finish is a stupid moment.
Yes.
I have already switched. I'm on the race. What do you mean? Are you too? Oh, look who's here. Oh, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. May I introduce William decided to Just don't leave the, just don't leave the. Who did this? Was it you or Alberto last time who subscribed accidentally and then left? And
That was me.
yeah, cost you what? 150?
Something like that.
It's like my roof experience. Ah,
But
nice
this
car
time I
behind
didn't
me.
sign up for the race.
You're just visiting the practice. Come on.
Yes.
No, I'm not driving with you because I have to save my power.
Mid.
I was only prepared to drive with you was preparation for you. Yes, so you have your training before the race. I have to save my arm for the race. Are you serious? I cannot like have fun with you and then in the race I just start crying for pain. I have to do the race because I'm registered for the race. I would drive with you if you do the race. Then I drive with you.
No, I'm not doing the race.
So then drive with for yourself.
Okay.
Then you're driving and you're putting in the fastest lap time of the practice session. And no, I'm not driving for the race. I need to practice. And your shiny white
Maybe
rims.
if my next qualifying goes really well, I will do a race tomorrow. But
Really well. You saw my quali lap. Why do you need a better time than me?
I want to start in front of you.
I'm okay with that, but I changed my rims to like a chromey red, which looks really pimpy. But I changed them back before the race.
Makes me think about Gary's wheels.
Yes. Von Fischbeck is fast. Patrick is fast. I'm afraid it's again not going to be a relaxed race, but quite a pushy one. Oh, Jose Falgueras is here as well, but probably also only for the practice session.
I just saw the same name. He used to do in the street fighter a lot too, I guess.
I'm sorry?
Jose, he used to drive in the street fighter fun a lot too.
I don't understand what you're saying. He's driving in the Dun. We used to drive a lot at the Nordschleife Fun series here together for fun.
That what
Starting
was
from the pit.
what was our
Okay.
drivers.
It still pisses me off that they killed the Nordschleife Fun series. What happens?
Yeah, that won't come back.
What? No, but why did you reset?
Because I can't talk and drive at the same time.
But this is Oettinger Höhe, it's just going straight.
Yeah, this part is not the problem.
This part now is, right? here the left and then the bumpy bit, and then now you have to be fast so you can have a fast ride, not crash the wall.
Yeah.
Don't brake too late, but also not too early. It's a very tight corner. Don't cut it. Are you on a hot lap, William? Oh, he's very focused. Our race is about to start, so then I'm gone anyway. I have a bit of headache too. I was pushing hard at squash today. This is one tricky corner too. And now you can go almost full throttle, but just almost. I will fuck up your time for good. Now, this section here, either it's running or it's not running. But looking quite good actually. Oh, this was clean. I don't know if this is good to take so much curb here. You can do, but do you always take this much curb there? I don't think so. Here another almost full throttle, but ooh, very wide into the grass. A very aggressive line there. William is pushing hard. He wants to prove that he can put in the fastest lap time. Oh, race is about to start. So bye-bye, William. Have fun. Oh, I saw that.
Good luck.
Well, I'm still here in TeamSpeak. I can still mess up your lap.
No.
Well, you did that already. Taking a curb there was a no-go.
Still a decent lap, I think.
Yeah. Despite my big efforts, spoil it. What I wanted to look up. My iRacing. At least I got my roof disaster points back by now. So I should be where I started, or I have been. If everything goes well with the VRS races, I plan to do like 5.5 or 5.6 iRacing. Then I think that's good. Ah, yes, just a bit more than William. Maybe. William has 5.576. So then I have to do 5.6. But if William starts to do the VRS races, then he's going to push his iRatings as well. William, you know what? Don't do it. It's really dangerous. Very easy to crash. Very easy to lose points. I wouldn't do that. William is focused. Oh, Patrick Schilikowski is here. He's fast. Oh, Jose is. Oh, no, no, it's set. No, it was old GT information. Audrius is super fast. Hakan, I don't know. PT is. I drove yesterday with him. Pretty fast. Kari, I have no idea. Florian Bodin. Ah, he was in the last race near me. Maybe he is user 41. 51. Could be. And why is my car number not working? I found out that in these VRS races I never get my car number. Nobody else has 42, but I don't get it. Why is that? William, tell me. William
It's
shot.
because it's the highest ranked guy has number 1, I think.
Yes, but there
And
is.
so on.
Yeah, but you normally get your preferred car number, no?
I don't know. I think a 49 is coming up.
You're right. It's the car number is done by iRating. Very strange.
Yes.
Why? Why? I would like to get my 42.
Oh, 750.
I don't know why you don't like with your probably in most races it probably doesn't matter at all if you have a 750 or 749. I'm P5 now, and well maybe you're P4, but the chances are well it's 1-2 positions maybe if at all. Doesn't make a difference. You're just afraid. That's it.
True.
Luc Villeneuve. I always wonder if he's related to
He used to do IMSA a lot too.
Gilles Villeneuve.
Yes, I was thinking about that too.
He's pretty fast. Normally.
I think so. About my speed. Well, a bit slow maybe, but...
Audrius is running a Ford. That's something. It's quite common, uncommon, and he's really fast.
A Ford?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What position is he in?
He's first. He's freaking fast, and he will be first. He's winning this thing.
Exit's clear. Push.
No, you're joking.
No, I'm not joking. Why would I? I can't remember if he drove yesterday. I remember that he was fighting for top positions yesterday with really fast guys. Then he made a mistake and I could pass him. But only because he crashed.
I thought that car was basically dead.
Hey, bro.
Well, if you know how to drive it.
Well, I don't have it, so I will never know.
So anyway, I have to grid now because the raid is about to start. Do I have my fuel? Yes, I have my fuel. Oh, maybe I should have hit the bathroom first. No. So Tobias Ruf is P1, then George Wiseman, then Patrick Chilikowski, then Florian Bodin, and then Maye. So, and more importantly, the guys behind, Oscar Irene, Sebastian Pitti,
P5, 40 minutes.
Hakan Hagen.
Can't hear you, JP.
Follow car number 5 in the left column.
Can you reconnect to Discord? Wish I could.
At least the right line. This is so much
Effort
better.
call, buddy.
I prefer that to start
good,
from
man.
here
Good luck.
so much. Over
Have
there.
a chance, huh?
Left one. Bonne chance.
Get down.
Yeah, bonne chance. Bonne chance. Oh, no frame rates. Again, another reason why I'm careful during the start, because frame rates are shit.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, Big G, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Guy in front of me.
Green, green, green.
Slept a bit during start. I could do the same like the guy did yesterday before to me.
Left side. Car left. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Fuck,
Clear
this
left.
guy is fast. And this fucking Merc being so fast. These corners. Lost again one position. Annoying. So we are P6. I would ride iRacing with P6, so I'm already okay. Give me a finish here. I'm very pragmatic. Actually, too pragmatic for a race car driver, I guess. Makes me a good endurance racer. And this Merc in front of me, sooner or later I'm going to get him, I'm quite sure. Oh, but Audrius is behind me. He's going to catch. Definitely. Mistake already. Why these guys have to push and do this crazy shit at the start and then they can't drive properly? Look at that.
Okay, Big G, you need to pass this truck, you're losing too much time.
We lose all the contact to the leading group because of him. But boy, did he give me a hard time during start. Oh, my D-box stopped working. There again.
Car right.
Oh my, this guy.
Clear right.
Probably he's going to pass me now again on Töttinger Höhe. just because he can. Come on, think
Let's see
about
how
it.
wide you can make this thing.
Nice to slow. Oh, lucky. Ooh. I have to run defensive line now, otherwise I have him again in front of me.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
They're not pulling the same shit again on me. Seems to be a GP course driver. He's freaking fast around here, but then he sucks on the Nordschleife. He doesn't suck, he's just not consistent enough. Using my draft is going to stay behind me, obviously, but until they make this a bigger mistake, sooner or later it's going to happen. I would bet a lot of money on that. First I make a small one. But now if I can catch up with the two other guys here in front, it's a different story. Now, since we lost so much in the first lap.
Alright, Big G. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
He's overdriving the corners. Guy behind me, going too much. But this Mercedes setup is freaking fast through the corners, I don't know.
Hey, my buddy, still with that McLaren. Got her.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
We are catching Florian. Little by little. We got almost rid of guy behind me. A little bit is missing. Oh, this was good, Connor. Finally. I'm afraid that the GP track is going to catch me again. Ooh, his last corner was good. This Merc behind me, this car is super fast in the corners. And I use too much fuel, it's no good.
E5. Okay, Big G. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. We'll be warned about track limits.
The frames. Those cars not catching anymore, even in the GP track. I wonder how can they be that fast in the first lap? This is always surprising me. They pull off, stop stuff in the first lap, it's so crazy. And then 2-3 laps into the race, speed is off.
First lap was not that fast. Last one was 3 seconds fast.
But I couldn't fight him off during start. He was so freaking fast around the first corners. If I would pull off the speed now, he would stay with me.
The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
But I have to concentrate, he's still fast.
Yeah,
Not drive like this. Sorry?
I would do qualifying.
Okay.
Okay, Big G, we'll meet a pit for refueling 31 minutes into the race. Okay, Big G, we're halfway through. We estimate 12 minutes of fuel left. The gap behind is now 1.5.
I have to take care of the fuel. I want to do another one, but it's on the tight. Yeah, he's going in, but it's enough fuel.
The car behind is bitter.
Just a little lift and coast, and you can do the 1 lap more. Or you have draft anyway, like Florian in front of me.
Okay, Big G, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 3.9 seconds. Okay, Big G, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Fuel is good for this lap. Then 27, we're good.
The gap ahead is now 4.2. Alright, Big G, just cut the track.
Go in, go.
Sorry, Johan, I'm just getting some stuttering.
The gap in front is now 4.5 seconds. Okay, Big G, double chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Litres remaining. The lead car's pitting. The car in front is pitting. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. The car behind's pitting. One litre remaining.
So, P5. I'm quite happy if I can finish like that.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Oh, where's Oscari? He pitted one lap earlier, but he fell down quite a bit. Obviously, what, 5 seconds compared to 2? Or 1.5? The two guys in front, they have a great fight going on since the beginning of the race, I think.
has now decreased to 5.2 seconds. Front is now 5.8. Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Way
The gap ahead is now
good
5.8
enough
seconds.
by far. Just have to hop into the race and that's it. You can do the 3-hour race with me. You're going to win it. I can promise that. Almost.
Oh,
Well, maybe I will fight you, but
I'm not gonna race 3 hours by myself.
no. At 3 o'clock, it's 40 minutes. This race, 40 minutes. 6 laps, that's it. 3 o'clock, not 3 hours. You do stay up long night. You always drive very late in the night.
Not tonight.
Ah, excuses. Well, for 3 o'clock it's really a stupid excuse because the level at 3 o'clock is there is maybe one fast guy, maybe. We're not counting myself. So that means 2 fast guys maximum.
Well, I still have time to think about it. Maybe.
So it's podium for sure, unless you crash yourself.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
No, I'm just bringing it home. You guys in front were just a bit too fast to catch. The guy who fought me so hard in the beginning, he's 8 seconds behind me. 7 now because I don't give a shit anymore. I really don't understand how they can, some of them, they are so freaking fast in the first lap. Like the way he fought me in the first corners at the concrete track, this was unreal.
Yeah, that's fun, you know.
And maybe it feels for me so fast because my frame rate is somewhere between 45 and 55 in that section. And therefore I have to be double careful, and probably I don't drive that much on the edge like I do normally, and they will overly drive on the edge, and maybe that's the difference, I don't know.
Could be.
One more to go. We're running on fumes, mate.
Well, I'm getting a drink. Right back.
Okay. I'm looking forward to drive this in the GT4. Curious how this is going to be. Well, I drove a Porsche Cayman already in real around the Nordschleife, but the street version. But I guess a little bit will be still felt in the GT4 version. Being raced here in iRacing.
You lost it, huh, buddy?
Thanks for the flashing, though.
So, Florian and Patrick, they had an awesome fight going on. Really, for the whole race. This is P5, another 28 points. I take them, that's okay. I have headache, I'm tired, my shoulder hurts, so I'm not sure about the race 3 o'clock. I think I will try cruising.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. P5, okay, it's over.
Gratulation ans Podium und vor allem Florian und Patrick, das sah nach einem tollen Kampf aus. Hi Mario. Yes, we used to. Where is last one? Ah, thanks Fabrice. I don't know if you're still around, but you were freaking fast. People told me you started from the back. I didn't watch that. I did this always with friends at Nordschleife Fun, which I really miss. I started from the pit lane there and passed the whole field within 3 laps. But obviously, it's a different level than here. Anyway, I think you must have had a good race. Mario, IMSA short gear, yes. We used to run IMSA. I was used to run IMSA short gearbox. But my teammate Alberto made me switch to the longer one because he said he's quite a bit faster with it. And especially if you want to make a pass in the Ferrari using draft, you have a huge advantage with the longer gearbox. It's a bit of a change. I had to fight to change from the shorter to the longer gearbox. But well, once you get used to it, it's okay. So I'm used to the long one now. And I have headache. Ah. You still... I was about to write it. Yes, I had exactly the same feeling because I started with the short... Mario, do you need to speak English? I guess you speak German too. Anyway, I started with the short gearbox as well, and I got used to it. And it was really hard for me to switch. Alberto told me that the longer one is faster, and he was faster with the longer one, and by quite a bit faster. And I tried to switch several times, and I really didn't get used to it because, as you say, if you're used to the short gearbox, you run higher revs through the corners, and if you have the longer gearbox, you have to get used to lower revs in the corner. And in the beginning, you always overshoot the corners because you're going too fast. So this is something you have to get used to. But Alberto was so much faster, and on the straight, well, there was no question. So in the end, I made myself switch because we started to drive as a team. So we had to agree on one gearbox. And since Alberto was so much faster, I said, okay, I'm going to relearn. So I relearned myself to use the longer gearbox. And I do think it's a faster option once you get used to it. So if you want to try, give it a try, change it, and just really try to go very, very slow, man. Try to get very controlled through the corners and get used to the different revs of the engine. And if you have draft on the Döttinger Höhe with a long gearbox, we run more than 290 top speed. Something no way you can achieve with the IMSA short. Thank you very much. It's still smelly. I do hope it loses the smell because this is what is bothering me. But otherwise, I'm very happy with it. And finally, it's matching the Ferraris we drive. So thank you. Well, but not in a good way. So this kind of rubber stuff, plastic or rubber, depending on what components they use, or I don't know exactly where it comes from, but some plastic and some rubber can smell in a way which is not a good new smell. And this rubber, it has a smell which you rather not like to have, at least for me. The Fanatec McLaren wheel has also rubber grips, but they don't smell at all, for example. So nothing. So they feel the same. The Ferrari wheel are a bit more grippy, I think, than the McLaren ones. McLaren ones feel more flat. It's not right. Flat, like non-grippy. Okay. Okay, another some points gathered. I will make a break now, and then I will try to convince William to do the 3 o'clock race. William, still here?
I just got back.
Okay.
I just got back.
So, well, I just said I'm going to make a break now, and then if I don't fall asleep, I will be back for the 3 o'clock race, because it's normally it's not risky, it's not dangerous, and there are easy points being made. So this is a bit like iRacing cheating. Because I consider the points like way more easy made than, for example, the early evening races, where you really have to work hard for them and where it's very risky. So if you're looking for iRacing points, the US time slots, 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, these are good ones.
Well, I have a habit falling asleep behind the wheel, so
Yes, I hear you.
it really happened to me once.
Well, but
In
still,
a real car.
oh yeah, well, that's shitty. But it never happened for sim racing, right?
No.
You see, that's interesting. Huh? It just happened in why? Because we just fucking go too slow in the real car. It's always my problem when I drive in Austria. In Germany, I could drive like 12 hours straight, and you're like awake like crazy, because you just go as fast as traffic allows on the highway, no speed limit, and you are just so focused and you don't get tired. The moment you come to Austria, you have like a speed limit of 130, and then half of the way 100 or 80 for like 20 kilometers. And this is like, yeah, drive on a perfectly built highway with 3 lanes with 80 or 100 kilometers an hour for 20 kilometers in the night. There's no way you're not falling asleep. It's fucking dangerous. Yeah, so sorry, had to be.
Well, yeah, it's true.
It's really, I felt that when I used to travel a lot for my tango racing, tango dancing, and coming back from abroad, and then you have to drive like 3 or 4 hours in Austria in the night when you're already tired. It's hideous. It's so crazy in the night. Then you have the speed limit for noise. Then you have a speed limit for the air improvement quality, blah. And then there's a speed limit because there are a few corners over the mountains, and you go like hours and hours, basically like in pace. Like you feel like if you have a proper car and you drive on a proper highway, 80 kilometers an hour, 100 kilometers an hour is like walking. It's crazy. I don't know how to stay awake. I get so fast, so tired. But I mean, you don't want to fall asleep there.
Well, it happened once and it won't happen again. I can guarantee that.
How can you guarantee that?
Well, I guess I can't, but when I get a little bit tired, I won't drive.
Yeah, I stop. I got used to that as well, because somehow I get more tired than I used to. And by now, I also don't want to do the risk. So if I get the first signs that I feel like, oh, I have the first fraction of like napping away, I go out from the highway to the first, how do you say this, Raststation, station, gas station. And then I have like a power nap of like 15 minutes. For me, this helps a lot. Just stopping and close your eyes for 10 to 15 minutes. Quite often I can really nap, like fall asleep. And after 15 minutes, you're good to go for another 1-2 hours.
Yeah, that works quite good. And get a Red Bull.
Yeah, that's the first thing, to get like some pushing. But then if you still get tired, then I make the stop and make a nap. Yeah. So, top tip: if you get tired, don't fall asleep, but make a nap at the gas station, and then continue. Okay. How late? Oh, it's almost 2:15, so it's only 45 minutes. Anyway, I will stop the stream.
Only.
Yes, well, I need a break anyway. I will stop the stream and maybe I do another one tonight for the 3-hour race, not the 3 o'clock race. I didn't do the last yesterday because I don't consider it super exciting. It's actually rather boring normally. But this is why I do it. In that case, if you want to improve some iRating, it's a good way to do it. So, okay, maybe see you at 3 o'clock. Otherwise tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.